Hi Roddy, what's changed with the bridge since October when the officials said it was okay?
Well, I think someone had a look at it and that was the end of it. They realised that it wasn't okay, and it wasn't helped by the fact that a car skidded into the end of it about Christmas time and caused quite a bit of damage. The impact damage was such, I mean, it probably only shifted the foundations about a millimetre or so, but that's enough to create problems and worries. I know it's a unique bridge. It was built in 1749. A friend of mine is from Dornoch originally. He's a professor of structural engineering at Melbourne University, and every time he comes over here, he goes and has a look at it and just stands and with his mouth agape in amazement at this wonderful structure built that's so many years ago.
So what can be done, Roddy? Can the bridge be repaired, or do we have to be a new structure?
The bridge has to be protected, and it'll have to be repaired, and we'll keep it for pedestrian and cycle traffic. And there'll have to be another structure beside it, upstream probably, to take the traffic. Because, I mean, that's the main access from Cawdor to Inverness, which is obviously the regional capital.
And you've obviously had a lot of feedback from the community. Do you expect a big meeting tonight?
Yes, I think so. The community are very concerned, obviously. And, you know, this was first raised in 2011 when Cllr Bridge had to be closed because it started to fall away on one side. And I was told then that the White Bridge was in a bad state of repair. And in fact, and we asked at the ward business meeting the next year whether it could be put in a capital programme, which means it goes into a programme and is built within 3 years. But then it was taken off the capital programme, goodness knows why. But anyway, now we're stuck with it with no... But I noticed in the long-term capital programme, it was put in at the beginning of this month, before this actually started, so that the commitment is there. And in a situation like this where there's an emergency, the council are empowered to take one of the bridges, whatever, higher up in a category and take that away and replace it with an urgent build.
Have you had support from any of your colleagues on the council?
Well, not yet, because it hasn't really come up, but the ones I've spoken to, and the new Alan Henderson, the new head of community services, is very sympathetic. He would have come tonight, but he's in Malek or somewhere.
So it's a dilemma, isn't it, for everybody in this time of austerity to get the resources?
Yes, it's austerity. This is the problem. We think everything it'll do, but really, it should have been thought of years ago. But it's the old story. If it works, don't fix it.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Roddy. It'll be an interesting meeting tonight. Thank you.
Well, that's all right.